7,435. The number of pictures in my journey of a lifetime with Semester at Sea. Out of this, I chose a flawless 200 pictures with me in front of monuments, to train rides, to even selfies on camels, to depict my journey and what my experience was. As I went on sharing these pictures, not once did I give anyone an experience that illustrated the resounding impact that I spent my days sharing. Not once did I delve past this outside image and idea and into the moments that truly tested my ideals and notions of living. It's easy as human beings to take our experiences in our day-to-day and explain them very simply, the way we've always learned to do it, with an idea and experience and just kind of letting the deep and challenging moments go, but saying things were great or they were so wonderful and so perfect. But it's time that we look at how to redefine our story and what truly makes us the way we are and express these experiences in that way. The stories that we must tell are the ones that challenge us, the ones that leave our hearts aching, and the ones that leave us bursting with emotion and energy. What I often like to call our ball of light moments. It's because with these experiences, they often give us what we deserve, the true, genuine reality of what our story has become. These experiences give us the ability to create a new sense of wonder for our everyday lives that we live, as well as to tap into every moment that we experience. After these flawless 200 pictures weren't really cutting things out for me, I realized a story that really defined who I was. A boy named Ben and his sister Rin, 8 years old and 4 years old, that I met during my experience in Ghana. Ben spent his first day with me when we were in his village, giving me an experience that I never thought I would have had while we were watching a movie. As an 8-year-old, he was translating the entire movie for me just to make sure I understood, as well as running back and forth taking care of his sister as much as he could. On the second day we were there, Ben came up with just joy and excitement to see me, and we spent that day together laughing and spending time together with his big, warm, welcoming smile. As he would come and go every time, saying that he'd be back to give his sister little bits of food and snacks. At the end of that day, after he did this, he told me that he wished that he could be fed as I was. In those moments, you kind of sit in silence. You have this ache and you really do what anyone would do. You say nothing because you don't know how to. I didn't know how to. And he went on smiling and cheerful and excited and just let it just slide by like it meant nothing, because it's just the reality of what he knows. That night I went back to my ship, back to my lifestyle that I knew, and everything sat there, and it kind of sat still in time. Over the next 18 months, I told this story only a few times to a few close friends, because I didn't know how to share it or why it was necessary to share it. But Ben taught me selfless compassion, taught me how to truly look into any other story, no matter how happy or excited they are. I don't know what their whole story is, and I don't know how they feel and what they learn and are growing from. Ben taught me to rethink my life, and he has redefined the way I go about living every single day, and I've kept this to myself. It's these little moments that can become big changes for who we are and the lifestyles that we live and what we pursue in our future. And we're not giving justice to these experiences. When we open up to vulnerability and share with others and share with ourselves, we allow for personal growth and for the world around us to change and revolve and start to spin more smoothly with us. It allows every person to take that experience and see how it tests them, and allows others to grow too. I often say that people have the ability to change the world simply by showing others the light. So here I am, for Ben, for Rin, for each of those moments that lit up my soul, and for each of you. Because it is time that we rethink the way we tell our stories of who we are and how we've become, as difficult as they may be, in order to allow others to grow the same way we've grown. So maybe one day, the world will be lit up.